Alright, so boom. It's time to see what the Yeat hype is all about. I don't pay attention to or care about the underground or SoundCloud scene of hip hop, but if there is one name I've been seeing a lot for the past several months, it's this Yeat character. I'm already assuming going into this that this dude's music is going to be all production with no bars or fire lyrics, so I won't be surprised at all if all 10 of these songs I'm listening to are lyrically dense. But as long as the vibe he creates is fire, then I can look past the lack of bars. If this dude got some lit music, then we good. This isn't to say that I'm not about to talk about the lyrics at all though. Like, you can't just flat out ignore someone's lyrical performance if they saying nonsense. But we about to find out. The first song I chose for myself is the track OXY. See, as soon as the song starts, he already coming in with the whack bars. As soon as the song comes on, this man says, I just woke up in the sex fifth. Bitch, you broke, you just act rich. I got bread like a sandwich. If this man's music consists of bars like I got bread like a sandwich, I already know this isn't going to go well. But I expect it though. I actually expect to hear some nonsense like this. But OXY is just named after oxycodone. You know, hella rappers out here taking that. But it's really just your typical flexing song. Play my set like a PS5. Got pressure, got PSI. Brand new diamonds I got from Yeat, they got P inside them. Why do so many rappers think, after all these years, bro, why do so many rappers think that saying yellow diamonds look like P is a flex? That legit has always been a stupid simile in rap. Yeah, the diamonds on my watch so yellow. Look like I pissed on them. Y'all sound so stupid saying that. This song is actually fine when he's talking in his normal voice. He has this thing in this song where he switches back and forth between a low tone voice and a super high pitched auto tune voice. And he legit ruins it every time he kicks up the auto tune. There's a part in his verse, and there's only one verse in the song. There's a part where he went, I just been geeked up, yeah, for a year I've been silent. Yeah, couldn't call on my label a year ago, shit was so silent. Now they calling me back like Yeat, we wanna sign you. That was cool right there. Now that I'm putting in work, y'all wanna offer me a deal, but before that, y'all was leaving me high and dry. I like this part. Immediately after that though, he switches up to the high pitched auto tune, and that takes me out of it. Yeah, this song is a whole miss, man. Ear scratching auto tune, talking about piss. Watch out. First recommendation is from @alllllll910 on Instagram, and the song is called You Could Tell. This beat is gorgeous. I really like this beat, but this man Yeat came in and ruined it. Y'all know them songs where the beat plays at the start and you instantly bop your head like, okay, like, let me see what this hitting for. And the moment the artist open their mouth, you go, no, this was about to be fire. Why did you have to speak? Apparently this song is produced by Yeat himself and someone named Sub-Zero Swizz. Cool producer name. But listen to this beat though. This song is fine. I actually only dislike the chorus, but I do feel like at some points, Yeat didn't have the right voice for this beat at all. His delivery was too deep on this hook. He came on like, when you rich like this feel great, when you got a lot of shit on your plate, when you get to the top of the dog, you get to flex all that shit in their face. I was like, oh, like, come on, man, what is this? Fortunately, he only sounds like that on the hook and he goes back to his regular voice, I guess. Then the song becomes tolerable. There is a part where he sped up his flow, and one positive that I actually do give Yeat is that he can switch back and forth between rapping soft with a melody or speeding up his flow. And it never sounds like he can't hold his own. Like when he rap fast, it works. I just personally don't mess with it because he don't be saying nothing. This is something that applies for the rest of this video and for Yeat in general. If you somebody where you legit do not give a damn about lyrics, you just want to hear somebody saying the English language over a beat and you'll like it, then sure, you'll probably love Yeat. But for me, hearing stuff like this don't really be entertaining me if it don't sound that good. I don't be saving my money, I spend it all day, bitch, I made it all back, yeah, I double up. Thought he gonna pull up on me, she gonna gobble my dick like a motherfucking 7-Eleven cup. Like, this whole song is just filled with random lines like this. Boy said, I need a Percocet before I start to get upset. But this, hey bro, this y'all mans. I will admit though, there's a part in the hook where like, if I heard this at a concert or something, I could tell this part goes crazy. When he was like, I'm just riding in the Tonka, bitch, I'm on this shit. You don't know how to it feel to be this enriched. Like I said, like at a concert, I know that part go crazy. But overall, but this song ain't it either, man. Like because of Yeat. I love the beat, but the way this man sounded over it, I was like, nah, bro, this a miss too. If he always sounds like this, then he just needs a different beat to match it. The next song is the first recommendation from Twitter from @alllllll, and it's called Big Tonka featuring Lil Uzi Vert. Okay, finally, shit. We got an enjoyable song from Yeat. This beat is phenomenal, and this time, his voice sounds perfect over it, thanks to the melody of the hook. Per usual, Big Tonka is another flexing song about how he be getting high, he got a nice Mercedes-Benz GLE, all that kind of stuff. But this hook with this powerful beat in the back actually sounds good. Bitch, I don't live on the ground. Yeah, I got a big body lamb truck. Yo, bitch got my dick in her mouth. You a pussy boy, go get your bands up. Like that, like that actually sounds good. I heard Big Tonka and went like, finally something that bang. This beat is so overpowering though that you kind of forget that Yeat is even rapping because the volume doesn't change from the hook going into his verse. So his verse sounds like one long jumbled mess, and that's why I don't care for it. Lil Uzi, he actually came in using the same flow that Yeat uses on his verse. He ended up switching to his own stuff, but he started off like, F that probation, I don't got no patience. F on that bitch like that hoe was my patient. I be the doctor, no, I'm not a nurse. I fucked that bitch and I bought her a purse. Yeah, keep in mind that we are talking about Lil Uzi Vert here. So I know you wasn't really expecting bars. This man spent his whole verse talking about how much he likes to get high. When he's out of town, he doesn't mind if his girl has sex with other girls. How he likes cooking up that work. Whoop! Lines like, I'm a beast boy, my bitch look like Raven. Angela Simmons, I stay with that pastry. The pastry shoes. Pastry dough meaning money. I like that one. I never trusted any bitch that owned a pair of these shoes, but that's another thing to discuss. Yeah, Uzi was cool. I don't know if this is one of Yeat's ad-libs or something, but there's a couple of times in this song where he says bye bye, but it sounds like he's saying boy boy. Smoking at them. We let him up like it's cancer. Boy. Like that actually makes me laugh. I like Big Tonka a lot, and this is a big step up from the first two songs. That Twitter recommendation was clutch, so let's do another one. From @YourLillMusicBro, we have the song Teslas and Rovers. Boy. Yeah, Teslas and Rovers. If I had a Tesla, be a roadster. Ah, damn, we're already back to the usual. Dope beats, but a whatever performance by Yeat himself. This production is very triumphant. It sounds like something that would be played when your team is entering the arena for a championship game. Like, it's hella raw. But this man said, half of y'all broke as hell, got me sick. Huh, yeah, Corona. Half y'all broke as hell, got me sick. Huh, yeah, Corona. It's like he knew he was about to lead into a whack punchline, but he said it anyway. Huh, yeah, Corona. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Funny enough, even though the song is called Teslas and Rovers, he barely even talks about cars in the song. In his verse, he only talks about cars once when he says, yeah, chopping it up, yeah, it's the Cayenne, like the Cayenne Porsche. Then he has this obnoxious part during the hook where he says, bitch, I'm in a 911 coupe like 6 times in a row. He just repeatedly says, bitch, I'm in a 911 coupe, 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 bitch, I'm in a 911 coupe. I want to say like, come on man, you losing me, but you never really had me like to begin with since you only got one hit so far. Teslas and Rovers is a L, duh beat, but L everything else. Just another song about selling dope, talking about how broke you are because you don't have the same thing he does. Yeah, I'm done here. The next song, I'm actually interested in hearing the featured artists on this because I usually don't care for Dog, but I want him to do good because this is another artist that I be hearing all the young dudes hyping up. Recommended on Instagram by @famous_jam_jam is the song Geek High featuring Ken Carson. I just put up on your homo, don't tweet. I just put up on your gang and they ain't do nothing to me. Bruh, what is the hype behind this man Yeat? This man don't be talking about nothing. Every song is about popping perks, popping Teslas. Yes, Tesla, it's the name of another pill that he likes popping a lot. Or he be talking about how much he wants your girl to suck him off. This man don't talk about anything else. And repetitive subject matter can be fine because all artists have it to some degree. You just have to be able to switch it up enough to where it's interesting. And Yeat actually, it's not even just about switching it up. The way he already raps, I don't enjoy that much. This man is just, we're literally 5 songs in and I'm not hearing what y'all hearing. I don't have to say what Geek High is about because I've pretty much already said it. The same stuff he already talks about. If you enjoy the fast flows that Yeat sometimes have, then yeah, sure, you can enjoy stuff like this. I just been geeked up like 24/7. Yeah, 24/7. Your baby gon' pull up on me. She said, "Dick, it's like heaven." Yeah, it's like heaven. Hilariously enough, he has a line in his verse where he says, "I don't give a f what you saying. Give a f about critics. I don't care who impressed." Which I actually appreciate that he says this. Like that man Yeat looking at me like, bro, I don't give a fuck if you don't like my music. I think all artists should feel this way. Like some rappers dead ass be like crying because some people don't enjoy their stuff. Like it's cool, man. Your music isn't going to be for everybody. But I never say that I don't enjoy a rapper's music because I want them to feel bad if they hear me say it. Like whether you're offended or not by what I said doesn't matter. I'm just saying I don't rock with it. Boy. Ken Carson doesn't sound any different from Yeat on this song, like at all. They have the exact same flow and their voices aren't that different. Deadass, if you show this song to a random person that has never heard of Yeat or Ken Carson in their life, don't tell them that there's a feature on here. Just tell them that the song is Yeat only, and I promise you they'll fall for it. Ken just sound like he used more auto-tune and his voice was pitched up a little bit higher. And that's it. That's the only difference. I did like at the end of Ken's verse when he held out the note of his final word. He ended his verse with, "I get high, don't get tired, I forget till she lose, think I need a massage, think I need a masseuse, my bank account say I don't like sipping hoes, I'm getting too much money, you know I can't lose." I like the third line, "My bank account said I don't like sipping hoes." That was actually kind of clever. And then, like I just said, I like how he held out the word lose to end off his verse. "My bank account say I don't like sipping hoes, I'm getting too much money, you know I can't lose." Overall though, yeah, you can keep Geek High, just another basic Yeat song. And if this is what Ken Carson's music sound like, then I don't think I would enjoy his music either. Let's finally go on to the YouTube recommendations. First up is from King Atham, and the song is called Outside featuring Young Thug. In terms of vocal performance and overall sound, this is actually one of the better sounding mid songs that Yeat has. He didn't really have any really soothing melodies or nothing like that, but this is one of the tracks that, although I still think it's whatever, I was like, this isn't as bad as the rest of them. I would tolerate this more than the other ones. The first thing out this man's mouth is talking about them Tonka trucks. He loves talking about Tonkas on every single track. "Pulling up in Tonkas, bitch, we learned just how to finesse. Big buddy got the big tonk." Another thing he mentions in every song that I haven't touched on yet is that he calls all his homies and his brothers his Twizzy or Twizzies. Yeat and another artist called September's Rich started their own label called Twizzy Rich, so whenever he says that, that's just his version of his gang. "I just called up on my Twizzies, you're my brothers. Yeah, we pulled up on your wife, he said they love us. No, you can't be no Twizzy Rich cause you don't know us." So just get used to him saying stuff like this if you decide to check out Yeat. Now on to Young Thug. First things first, I had no idea that Young Thug had his own shoe brand because I don't pay attention to Young Thug, man. Like I never have. So the lyric, "Giuseppe's a nutty with snakes when I'm walking," yeah, I actually had to look these shoes up. Like what is he talking about? But then I heard they were branding his own shoes, so yeah, that's really cool. The shoes are cooler than his entire verse though. Y'all already know Young Thug isn't for me. I have a whole video called Rappers I Refuse to Listen to, and in the part 2 of that video, I had Young Thug on that list. Like he's never impressed me. But Young Thug didn't talk about a damn thing in his verse. I don't even care to highlight anything else. "He just spends the entire verse talking like this. So if you want to hear it, go and check it out." Hold on, that actually sounded hard. Yeah, but you can keep Young Thug. I wouldn't turn off Outside if it came on though. Like I said, the song sounds cool. Outside, yeah. This song is straight, but it's on the better half of being straight as opposed to being a skip. Track number 7, another YouTube recommendation from OTS Anime Jelly Guide, is the song Ellen, also known as Freedom. Hey, so this song is actually really good because I feel this is the first time he was talking about something important. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I already know that Yeat is a lyrical person. Like I know that. His music values production more than what he's saying. But when it came to Ellen Freedom, I was like, oh, hold on. For once, he's actually talking about something. I didn't think he was capable of this since he virtually never does it. Now, this is a strong case of the subject matter of the song itself is something that we've heard like tons of times before, but it's good for Yeat standards. The reason it's a good song is because it's something he made and he doesn't usually talk about stuff like this. But if someone like Polo G made it, I would be like, bro, this is light. Like, you talk about this on every single song. Because I just brought up Polo G, you can probably already guess what this song is about. Yes, it's a I had to get out the mud. I was down bad on my luck back in the day. I had to work to get out type of song. I do think he was lying in some of these lyrics though. The reason the song is called Ellen is because he's talking about that white. You know, we keep that white girl, Christina Aguilera. If you don't know what I'm saying right now, then you shouldn't even be watching this channel because you got a lot of lingo to learn. He was saying he was done dealing drugs, and this is what I call a cap on. I'm done being around them drugs, I'm done with dealing. I used to watch my back, riding around with that Ellen. I done made a lot of money selling Ellen. Like, man, look, like, I don't know Yeat's personal life, but I'm sure he's still somewhat dealing. You don't just up and stop doing that if you was making good money. Immediately after this though, like, this is another thing I call cap on. He said he was done messing around with that stuff in general because he wants to make sure that his family good and that him and his mom are on good terms. He want to find ways to get money that doesn't involve messing around with that white. I gotta take me a break off the drugs. I gotta make sure all of my family good. I gotta make sure me and my mama know we understood. Like, his melodies were actually fine on this song too, and that helped me enjoy it.
Tell me I gotta do it myself. I gotta figure it out. Just like I always did as soon as I left the house.
Another braggadocious line he had in here was that even though he was just talking about how he had to start working to get where he wanted to go, he says, all my brothers got rich, we didn't even give this all we got. So he like, man, I finally came up and got a lot of money and I ain't even trying that hard. He doubles down on this I ain't even trying that hard mentality later on when he says, I ain't never switched up on nobody, I stayed down. I ain't really ever gave a about making it out. I always knew I would. I didn't know how the hell how. Like I said, when I was listening to this song, I was like, even though this is some basic, I had to make it out kind of song, I like how braggadocious he is saying, I made it out, me and my team all getting money, and we not even trying our hardest. But shit, now that we here, I ain't gonna slack off, and I'm gonna make sure everybody stay in a good place. I spill my soul on every beat, so how can I make mistakes now? I don't care if you don't f with me, cause yeah, I know they all Jakes now. Gotta make sure all my family and my team good, no mistakes now. Hey, hey bro, Ellen Freedom is easily the best song in this video so far. And I would probably rock with Yeat heavy if he made more songs like this. Unfortunately, he chooses to be ass, which I guess goes back to the theme of the song of, hey, I got rich and I ain't even trying that hard. The final Instagram recommendation is from @jfar.exe and it's called Calling Me. Oh no, this song had nothing going for it. First off, this is how I know the last song was cap. He already mentioned taking more drugs. He said he was done with oxycodone, but he was back taking ecstasy and that he's proud that he's still doing it. Where this song falls hella flat is the whatever verse, cause the chorus is just, I got a lot of bitches calling, I got a lot of labels calling, I got some old friends calling, I got some old bitches calling. This could have made for a cool little song with a repetitive hook that actually worked, but nothing about the verse is noteworthy. And he beats into the ground and wants you to know that he popping ecstasy and that he does it all the time. Yellow back diamonds like Bumblebee. I'm a Chanel with a 20 piece. I don't rock Gucci, no double G. Every damn I'm on ecstasy. Like, this whole song, you can throw it away. Like, there's nothing about this that's interesting. No interesting topics, no bars. The beat ain't all that. Man, get this song out of here. The final song recommendation from YouTube is from Ja Flakes and it's titled Can't Change.
I can't change what I said, what I did. I feel like I'm running circles trying to speak.
Hey man, that producer I mentioned earlier, Sub-Zero Swizz, that produced You Could Tell, this man is a GOAT on the ones and twos. I love the production on this song. It sounds like a space themed video game song, like a Galaga theme song or something. And I like the production. But this nigga Yeat, man, is mid. What do y'all see in him? Listen, I'll say this. The people who really like Yeat, y'all gotta just love the production and y'all just giving him props because he just so happens to be there. Can't Change is what every other Yeat song is about. I honestly recommend checking this out just to hear the beat in full. But other than that, I don't even have anything to say anymore. Like already, he just raps about I can't trust just anybody. I'm smashing on your bitch. I got the coupe with the peanut butter interior. I done came up, now people hating on me. Blah 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 blah. The final song is actually a track that everybody recommended. Oh my goodness. I saw this song everywhere when I made the announcement for this video, so I must see how this one goes. The final song in this video, recommended on Twitter by @KDWorld17, is Money Twerk. In addition to so many people telling me to listen to this song, a lot of people was also saying that this is his best song. Y'all got some damn nerve. If Money Twerk is Yeat's best song, you might as well say every other song he got is his best song, because this is the same shit. This is the same stuff we've been hearing this whole video. Oh my gosh, yo. I got money, my Twizzy's gonna pop at you if you disrespectful. I'm popping perks, I'm popping ecstasy. Canary yellow diamonds on piss, R. Kelly. Man, no, man, get this nigga the fuck out of here. Hell no, I'm not sleeping on Yeat, man. I've asked it a few times, but I'll ask it again. What do y'all see in him? Like, this man is all production and that's it. Super one-dimensional lyrics. His flow is actually fine too, I'll give him that. But like I've been saying, it's the same nonsense. Listening to Yeat is just like listening to a template of a lot of other SoundCloud rappers. Same type of production, same flows, same subject matter. And I dare a Yeat fan to comment on this video saying, you don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeat is amazing. He's one of the best up and coming rappers in the game. He's unique because of the melodies he uses and the way he does his ad-libs is incredible. It makes you feel who he really is. You're just being the old head. I don't even ask for a lot when it comes to music. Yeat just isn't that good of an artist. But I know that is somebody in love with Yeat out there that's watching this video getting mad as hell that I don't like him as much as y'all do. If you think Yeat is fire, you might as well think all these other SoundCloud rappers is fire. Just super generic rappers getting carried by their production. I do know that Yeat produces some of his own beats, but then I also heard elsewhere that he doesn't actually make his own beats like from scratch. He just adds bits and pieces of other sounds to beats that producers give him. But either way, whether he makes them or not, the beats be way more enjoyable to listen to than him himself. Ain't no way in hell y'all can hear song after song after song by this kid and say, yo, this man Yeat is fire. I guarantee you're just talking about the beats he raps over are fire. I don't even think he's full-blown terrible. There's literally just nothing unique about this dude. Terrible auto-tune sound when he raps with that high-pitched voice and just talking about a bunch of nothing. I did realize most of the songs in this video was from his Up To Me project, so I was like, alright, I may just not rock with him because I'm just hearing a bunch of songs from one album. But no, I did a whole live stream on July 22nd while I was listening to Yeat songs that weren't from there, and I still didn't like this dude. It was the same nonsense over and over again. Some of my viewers in the comments will tell you, no matter what song came on, he just wasn't hitting. Yeah, man, this video is over, bro. Y'all can keep Yeat. Boy.
Outro.